What's up, you guys? Welcome to Nonsense at 9, a daily show where I talk about literal nonsense and random topics at 9 p.m. Central every single weekday. And this weekend, I stumbled across the HVAC championships. Now, I didn't see it on TV. I saw it on my For You page, and let me tell you, this is something I've been missing. This is something I've been missing in my life, the HVAC championships. What's even going on here? You just got a bunch of men that they found at a local gas station. They're like, you know what? They got enough Carhartt on. Let's corral these people. Let's throw them in a championship setting and see how they act. I don't know. Like, you gotta be a real sicko to participate, but even watch the HVAC championships, and that's why I will be tuned in this year. I mean, what are these guys doing? I mean, obviously they're doing HVAC, but I don't even get what the parameters of this would be. But that's why it's awesome. I just don't know who's watching this. Listen, my dad does HVAC, and I can guarantee you he's not watching this because the last thing he wants to do when he's done working HVAC is watch people do HVAC for the fact that you don't want to think about your job after you're done working. And you got to be a real sicko to watch this, and that's why I'll be tuned in next year or whenever it is. But I've seen some hype videos, and they absolutely rule. Like having a hype video for people about to do HVAC, that's as cool as it gets because HVAC people, blue collar people in general, they're not about the limelight and stardom at all. But now you've got these guys posing, going back to back, flexing. That's what this world needs right now. It's the HVAC championships more than ever. And because these guys, they don't want any of that. They don't want recognition or anything. They just want to work on your heating and air conditionings. And that's what they do. Now, I think whoever does it the best obviously wins, but I don't know like all the stages and stuff. I can already hear these people calling me a puppy or calling me soft or a cupcake for the fact that I work indoors all day. And I'm totally fine with that. Listen, I indeed am all of those for the fact that I don't like working in the cold. But these guys, I mean, they're definitely after this HVAC. They're tearing up the cheapest dive bar you've ever seen. One where at least 3 of those guys are throwing up and driving home drunk, which you shouldn't do. But some of these HVAC guys, they'll do it. My dad's kind of an outlier HVAC guy. He's a very normal person. You wouldn't think he does like blue collar stuff. He runs like marathons and ultra marathons and all this stuff. He's pretty much the Dave Goggins of HVAC. Because most of these guys are just, after their days of work, I assume they're just killing beers, absolutely killing them. That 12-pack gone before you can blink. But my dad doesn't really drink. He just likes to exercise in his free time. But back to the championships, I mean, the fact that these guys are just getting the stardom that they deserve for keeping your guys' house and myself hot or cold, depending on the season. And they're like, you know what? This deserves TV time, which it absolutely doesn't. But that's why I'm all in. I love things that aren't supposed to be on TV, but they're on TV. You know, that last game show you watched absolutely sucked? I will watch it because of the fact it's so bad that I have to watch. And I don't know if this is actually bad or not, but I can't imagine it's that interesting unless you know HVAC. And I assume these HVAC guys, they're not like, oh my God, you see the championships last night? No, I'm assuming they're probably just getting after at a dive bar, not trying to think about work the next morning and watch people do HVAC. But at the same time, you never know. I mean, the people that play U37 football going absolutely at it every single day, they definitely watch the NFL, so I don't know. Unless they don't because they think they're better than it, and they are. It's definitely more entertaining. Those guys are breaking necks. They're just absolutely collapsing lungs, Achilles, ACLs every play, and I love it. But I just want to know what the application process of this is like. Like, do companies just send forward their best HVAC guy and they're like, listen, Peter, he's been here for 35 years. He is an alcoholic. He is divorced 5 times, and he is absolutely steady with the pipes when it comes to HVAC. I just want to know that process, really. And I'm just excited to watch this because, I mean, as someone, this is something so specific to these workers. Like, no one else would have any clue what's going on. Pretty much like every single girl that watches football with their boyfriends. Like, my mom, she doesn't know the rules of football at all, and she's been married to my dad for 28 years now. And she's still asked why they only got 3 points when they kicked it, opposed to 1, or when they kick an extra point. She asked why it's not 3 points, but that's beside the point. So I don't know who's watching this because I don't know who gets it. But imagine if there's ever fights in this. A fight in this would rock because these guys definitely throw down more often than not, more often than they should. And their record shows that these guys are definitely been in jail. But when it comes to HVAC, listen, they got those steady hands. They're ready to roll. Those measurements they're getting, they're not playing around. Listen, they came to win. They're not playing around. A brawl would be awesome, though. A brawl would be awesome. But I thought you guys should know about this because the world deserves to know about the HVAC championships. And I think watching, despite not knowing and seeing these guys possibly get frustrated, would absolutely rock. But guys, that's Nonsense at 9. I'm trying to YouTube full time. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe. Post a new video every single weekday, 9 p.m. Central. Why don't you like? Why don't you sub? See you guys tomorrow.